Hey guys, welcome back to the Energy Sherpa channel. Just wanted to say thanks for watching. Also, my apologies. I know it says up top weekly content, but life just happens and I am going to renegotiate with you guys almost weekly content. I'm going to do everything I can, but my commitment is going to shift from that weekly thing until I'm going to do it as much as possible. But I also want to create quality content that means something. Like me producing something for just the sake of putting something out every week is sort of out of integrity. So I want to clean that up with you and let you know I'm going to be doing the best job I can, but I'm also going to be thinking about how to create really amazing content, and sometimes that just takes a little while to put together. So there's that. Thanks for being here. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Also, I wanted to let you know that today I'm in Sedona again. This is kind of where this all started for me about a year ago. And I was at my mastermind retreat this past weekend, and it was all about 2022. I've planning it, creating it, owning it. I've done these types of exercises for the past 20 years. This time something different happened. I created it like I'd never done it before, because the reality is I've never been at this level of consciousness before. Hello. And so I am looking at it differently. So I'm going to walk through a couple of spaces today as I take you guys along on this hike. Hopefully will inspire you to take one of those areas in your life next year to the next level. We're going to be talking about that, talking about what's up with you in 2022. I'm going to share some insights that I had from the weekend that were pretty powerful. Hang tight. We're going to see you along the trail. So enjoy this one, guys. We're going on the Boynton Trail Pass. So yeah, let's stay tuned and see what's going to happen. We'll see you guys on the other side of this. Okay, so 2022, what's up with you? That is a question that I asked myself this weekend, and what I came up with, or what I saw, or what I noticed was that I've done this many times before, and I always go in and I have really great intentions. And then people start asking questions that are leading these seminars about looking at this. And I have a tendency to go, you know what? I'm going to write down this question and I'm going to think about this and get back to you with the perfect answer. So it's like I pretend that I am confused while these conversations are happening. So I know this pattern about myself. So this weekend, I created the intention for crystal clarity to come in the room while I'm in there, so I don't do that anymore. I'm not hiding behind being confused. So I acknowledge that, created a new intention, and something really kind of crazy happened. I started to see things that I'd never seen before. So one of my favorite places to be as a state of being is being in that space where everything is just flowing. I call it flow state, being in the vortex. Abraham calls it that, but just that space where you have a thought and things start to manifest. I love that. That's the coolest thing on earth to me. So that's the premise for 2022, like the whole thing. But you also want to get really clear about all the different areas that are important to you in your life. So we're not going through all those today in this little video. If you want to do a deep dive, just message me and we'll set something up and we can do that. But for right now, I want you to think about the area that is literally, I'm going to try something new right here. Pick the area that's bugged the shit out of you last year, the thing that didn't work, the thing that was messed up, the thing you hated. Like really take on transforming whatever the hell that was. Let's just say, for instance, that you had some really messed up relationship stuff that happened, drama in 2021. And you're like, I am over that. I don't want that anymore in my life. Done with that. So that's fine and good. But the reality is you have to get clear. You have to get clear. So create an intention for yourself to see clarity in this space in your life. So whatever relationship that you're talking about, whether it's personal or a work one, obviously there's some sort of conflict there or some sort of issue that wasn't a great space for you. Identify what that is. Identify what that feeling or sensation is inside of you that was the repeating pattern for this like crazy relationship that you want to transform. And let that crap that you lived through, let that thing that happened, own it and transform it. Allow it to tell you and feel what you want to be in 22 in place of that. Like, what was that drama trying to show you? What was that thing trying to show you? So for me, when I look in the area of relationships, I love freedom in my relationships, of honesty. I don't care if somebody gets upset with me and being in a relationship. In fact, kind of bring it on. But to be upset and blame it on somebody else, foul, does not work that way. What it is, as this helicopter goes by, I was on one of those last year, totally puked my brains out. So let's hope they're not doing that today. But let's look at the area of relationships and feel from last year all of the of it. And that was like maybe somebody was trying to control or manipulate. You didn't feel free in your relationships. You felt like you were doing a lot of stuff out of obligation. Those are all telltale signs that you're not really fully your present self inside that relationship, and that's the goal. When you're in a relationship and energy gets off balance, you'll start to think that your other partner has something to do with the way that you're feeling. And I know it's normal. It looks that way, but it's not. You may have noticed that those types of relationships don't end well. I'm committed to people having empowering relationships because they know the truth of the universe, and that is every single human being on this planet that you will ever relate to is just a mirror of you. So whatever it is about them that was bugging you is really just a mirror of what is bugging you inside of you that you really haven't fully acknowledged and expressed before. And now that may be time to do that so that can clear out of you, so you can get clear on the type of people that you want in your life. And that's up to you. It's your journey. But for me, I only have people around me that are aware that we're mirrors of each other. We allow each other to be exactly who we are for each other. At the same time, we call each other on our bullshit. And that's the most powerful kind of relationship that you can have. One that's like really honest, and it's like, yes, you could be pissed at me right now. Totally great. But as soon as humanly possible, we're gonna like figure out what you thought I was bugging you about and see where that's inside of you, so we can complete that conversation, clear it out, and that's not between you and that space. Then that's healed. That's the purpose of relationships. But inside of that, if one or both of those people are not aware enough to call that, you'll think it's about the other person, and then you will make up a story about them, and then you'll kill them off. because they're not doing what you want. And you end up in a little tiny box. And that's not what I'm committed to. I am committed to freedom. Like all of that for you in your life. And it's just a simple shift of perception. So that's it for today. As we are going on this walk, I'm going to enjoy it. Enough lesson time for this morning. I hope this made sense. Hope you guys are excited about planning 2022 as much as I was. It was really kind of fun. I took it on from a new perspective that I'd never done it before, because I never really have done it before from this level of consciousness. But just by my simple intention of clarity, and that I was really going for it, and it really turned out great. I'm so happy. I don't think I've ever been this excited about a year to come. And I wrote this really specific paragraph about today that was going to be a game changer. Some things already started to happen, and later on this afternoon I'm going to record another video about the game changer. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that next week, because it is coming. Just wanted to wish you guys love, happiness, peace in your heart, and go out and find an adventure. Do it. Yeah, we're all connected. See you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
You